Doctors, we are going to engage in an experiment right now of mind reading. I have asked one of you if you have a book at home, any book, and one of you responded, yes, I have a book. And what I'm going to ask you to do, if you will, is I want you to open the book without me seeing to where you've opened it, to have you hold it down so I can't see it on the computer. And I want you to open it, and I want you to look for a meaningful word, a long word. And once you've found that, if you don't find it on the first page you're looking, go to another page. Once you've found that word, I just want you not to tell me the word, but I want you just to say, yes, I have found a word.
Okay, I found a word.
Excellent, because now what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you, please, to look at that word and to count the letters, the number of letters in that word. And I'm going to have you then just tell me how many letters are actually in that word.
Ten.
Okay, so you found a pretty good sized word. Now, I want you just to focus on that word for a moment, silently spelling it over and over in your mind's eye. Okay, good. Now, I want you to look at the next word right after that first word. I want you to look at that next word and put your finger under it. And then I want you, if you will, silently count the letters of that word. And then I'm just going to have you tell me how many letters. Typically, the next word is much shorter. And so in a standard book, yes, how many letters in that word?
7.
Okay, so it is a little smaller. It's a little shorter. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to go to is there another word right after that one?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I want you to look at that word, and I want you to put your finger under it, and I want you to count those letters. And then I just want you to tell me, and usually that's even smaller, not always, how many letters that third word is.
6.
Okay, 6 letters. So it's not a super small. However, what we're going to do now, I want you to look at your first word. Then I want you to look at your second word. Then I want you to look at your third word, because I'm getting an impression now. Walking inside your mind's eye, I'm looking. And I'm getting an impression, because as you're looking at letters, I'm looking to see if you're spelling these letters and these words over and over. That you looked at the first word, that was the most letters. That one you told me had 10 letters. The second word you told me had 7 letters. And the third word you told me had 6 letters. And that third word, I'm looking at the letters. Am I getting this correctly? Does that third word end with a letter E? It doesn't. No, it's curved. You're absolutely right. That's not an E, that's an S, isn't it? You're looking at an S, because this is the impression that I'm getting. Looking inside your mind, I'm getting the impression that the first word you are spelling over and over in your mind's eye, the C-O-N, constantly, is the first word. The second word is A-S-S-U-M-E-D, assumed. And the third word is others, constantly assumed others. How did I do?
You got it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sam, thank you. And thank you all for allowing me to engage in this experiment of getting into your mind and reading your thoughts.